For most people, camping is a chance to escape the noise of everyday life. But for the people in this video, that isolation became their worst nightmare. From a masked stranger hiding in the woods to scary footsteps surrounding a van at 4:30 in the morning, these are 6 of the most disturbing camping encounters ever caught on camera. Let's begin.
This YouTuber had no idea that what started as a peaceful solo camping trip would soon become one of the most disturbing experiences of his life. The following video was uploaded by YouTuber No Egg Craig on February 28th, 2025. Unlike his usual content, which mainly focuses on cooking, Craig decided to try something different and spend a night camping alone near Spruce Pond. At first, everything seemed completely normal, but then...
Hello? Anyone there? Someone there?
The forest around him was completely silent. Unable to see anyone, he tried to brush it off as wildlife. But as the night got darker, things started to feel more unsettling.
Who's there? Hello? Someone there? Yeah. Okay. That's not too bad. What? What's this? What the?
Hidden in the bushes was a man wearing a clown mask. The figure was standing completely still, watching him from the darkness. Craig didn't wait to find out what was happening. He immediately ran from the area. But that wasn't the only disturbing encounter caught on camera. In fact, the next video takes a completely different turn, moving from isolated human encounters deep in the forest to something that feels far more unexplained. What the f***? In October, YouTuber Lomar and his dog Kia drove deep into the Canadian wilderness in search of a grave said to belong to a young girl named Catherine McIntosh, who was buried alone in 1889. From the moment they arrived, Lomar made it clear this was not an ordinary location.
What's up, campers? Welcome back to a brand new haunted campout, a familiar spot, but a brand new spot for those of you guys who are new now. So I'm gonna put a verbal warning for you guys right now. This is gonna get insanely disturbing. This is a spot where I've had negative encounters here, and there's a few reasons why that stuff does happen. It's not only me, it's a lot of people who come to paranormal investigate up here. I'm gonna explain why in a second, but we just got here. To me, this is one of Canada's top 3 most haunted locations, and we just pulled up right now.
As Lomar walked closer to the grave, he began speaking directly to the site, almost as if addressing someone who could hear him. But something about the environment felt wrong.
For those of you guys who are new to the channel and have never seen this before, this is one of a kind, man. This is a one of a kind spot, and you don't find this at all very often. Now, this is almost sad but creepy at the same time, and yeah, she just sits here in the middle of nowhere. I feel like I'm being watched already, man. Like, I actually feel like I'm being watched.
For a moment, everything seemed still. Then Lomar continued speaking, trying to make contact in his own way, inviting whatever might be there to respond. But that's when things began to change.
It's me again. Not too sure if you remember me, but I've been here a few times. And just want to talk to you, see how you're doing. Daughter of Robert McIntosh, died April 23rd, 1889, aged 8 years old. Look at this. Suffer little children and forbid them not to come unto me, for of such is the kingdom of heaven. Well, Catherine, we're going to be down the road, okay? I know you recognize me. You've seen me before. But we're going to go that way, a little bit down further, all right? As you know, we stick around the area. We sometimes go that way and around, but you're more than welcome to join me and my dog. I don't know if you like dogs, but feel free to come join us, try and communicate with us, and don't let that entity hold you back from talking, okay? You're safe with us.
In the night, the forest suddenly went quiet. Even his dog Kia stopped behaving normally and began to shake while staring toward the tree line. Kia's reaction immediately caught his attention. He tried to calm her, but she remained focused on something he could not see. As they stayed near the grave, the feeling only intensified.
Okay, this is a first. She's actually shaking. You okay, Akia? You okay, baby? You're a good girl. Daddy loves you, okay? She's shaking right now, though. It's kind of creepy because I don't hear any bugs. No insects, nothing. No crickets.
By now, Lomar was no longer trying to explain it away. Something about the location felt deeply wrong. Then suddenly, the situation escalated.
Nightmare.
Officially, in the dark is night. There is a vibe up here that is not nice. It's demonic. It feels like something's gonna attack me at any given moment.
Suffering.
Hello? She keeps looking to her left. What's up, Key? You okay?
James.
What the f is this feeling? Yo, it actually feels like demonic. I'm starting to get worried. Whatever is around me is demonic. It's dark. It's like, look at what she's doing right now.
As they made their way back toward the car, the forest felt like it was closing in around them. The night vision camera began to flicker violently, and then it happened.
Dude, what is going on with these lights? Oh. I have no idea what's going on with these lights, but like I'm actually like nervous now. Key, we gotta get in the car. We gotta get in the car. Come here. Come here. Here we go. What? I know, baby. I know, baby. I know. Something's going on with our camera, and we gotta get the f out of here. It's sketchy because her grave is right up there, and I feel an entity exactly where Key is looking. What's going on, Key? Holy okay, Key, I think it's time. We gotta call it, baby. Come on, in you go. In you go. Come on.
A sudden inhuman screech tore through the forest. The sound was so intense it seemed to vibrate through the vehicle itself.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's not sketchy at all, right? What the fuck? Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Key, I know. Baby. I know you're a good girl. You're a good girl. What the hell was that? Holy what the Okay. I honestly don't want to get out. I really don't want to get out right now. But what the hell was that? What is going on?
Something had forced them to leave, and whatever it was, it had made its presence known right at the edge of the grave of a child buried over a century ago. Whatever happened in those final moments, one thing was certain: they were no longer welcome there. And just like the previous encounter, the biggest question remains unanswered. What exactly was watching them in the darkness? But not every encounter happens deep in the forest. Sometimes the most intense situations come from simply trying to survive the environment itself.
I don't know what to do. I think I have to drive out of here. It got even colder than expected. Come on. It's just blowing cold air. I actually can't believe this is happening right now.
In this next video, a creator known as Nikki was traveling and living out of her van with her 2 dogs when she suddenly found herself caught in an extreme and unexpected winter storm. At first, everything seemed manageable, but that quickly changed.
Okay, so my heat is broken until I can thaw out. Should I drain my water tanks? My water tanks can freeze, which means my pipes can burst. Okay, I need to clear off the Starlink. I need to think clearly. Calm down. I need to put some anti-gel treatment in the fuel tank. I don't know if it's going to do anything at this point, but...
At one point, she realized that staying any longer could trap her completely, so she made a risky decision.
It says the low is 11 and the temperature is gonna keep dropping over the next few hours. We could be stuck here for literal like weeks. So I can't. Oh, this sucks.
She decided to leave in the middle of the storm. Driving through near zero visibility, she pushed through the night, hoping to reach safer conditions before everything froze completely. Eventually, the situation began to shift. As morning approached, the snow began to melt slightly and visibility improved.
Ooh, the sun is warming up the rest of the car. Yes. The snow is melting very quickly.
What could have turned into a life-threatening situation instead became a lifetime memory. Sometimes survival isn't about fighting something unknown in the dark. It's about making the right decision before it's too late. But surviving a snowstorm wasn't the only danger caught on camera. What you'll see in the next clip might be even more unsettling. The following video was uploaded by YouTuber Omega, who decided to spend the night inside an abandoned railway tunnel known as Spooner's Tunnel in New Zealand.
Nerves are really starting to kick in now. What? I want to be spending a night in this thing. Oh no. I don't know about this, guys. What the freak? Oh no. Here it is, everyone. Spooner's Rail Tunnel. It was built in, there we go, 1891 to 93. And man, look at the length. 1,352 meters. This is the longest disused rail tunnel in New Zealand. Oh man alive. I don't know how far I'm going to go into this thing. I've got to find a place to set up camp though somewhere, and it has to be in the tunnel, so I'm going to venture in. From what I remember, there are little manholes throughout this tunnel. Okay, before we even go into the tunnel, as you can see, it's totally pitch black. It's too dark to go in there without any form or source of light, so that's the next thing we need to get out of the pack. Oh, there's my baby. This is my massive dolphin torch. It's a really good torch, as you can see. It pretty much shines right down to the end of the tunnel there, so this thing will do the trick, I'm sure. Alright, Max, you ready for another adventure? Another overnight challenge? Poor Max getting subjected to all these videos.
What do you think you're doing to me, Omega, hey? With these YouTube videos?
Let's start wandering into this dark, gloomy tunnel and find a place where we're going to camp it out for the night.
Stretching more than 1,300 meters in length, it is the longest disused rail tunnel in the country. From the moment he arrived, Omega appeared nervous. For a while, everything seemed normal, but later that evening, he decided to explore further into the darkness, and that's when things took a disturbing turn.
Alright, Max, let's go back in. Here it is. Woo! Max! Oh, my gosh, damn tripod. I hear some sort of tune out. Max, come here. Come here. Oh, shit. Oh. Max. Who's that? Who's that, Max? What the actual? Can you guys hear that? Oh. Max, where is it? I don't know if you guys can hear this on the camera, but there's something. What is that? What the? Hello?
At this point, Omega was no longer exploring. He was trying to figure out whether somebody else was inside the tunnel with him.
What is that? Max, what is that? Hello? Is there somebody here? That's just creepy as... What the hell? Is anyone here? What is that? Oh! Max! Hurry up! Max! Max! Get me home!
Realizing that whatever was out there wasn't going away, Omega made the decision to leave. Fortunately, both he and Max made it out safely, but the mystery remains. Some viewers believe it was simply another person hiding inside the tunnel. Others think it may have been someone deliberately trying to scare him away. Whatever the explanation, one thing is certain. Spending the night inside the longest abandoned tunnel in New Zealand turned out to be far more terrifying than Omega ever expected. But if you thought hearing strange noises inside an abandoned tunnel was unsettling, the next encounter is far more disturbing because it happened in the real world.
I hear footprints. Hello?
Hello?
How can I help you?
I have a question for you.
The following video was uploaded by a solo van lifer named Isa, whose channel is normally filled with peaceful road trips, scenic campsites, and life on the road. But one particular night turned into something very different.
It's 4:30 in the morning. I don't feel safe. Who are you?
At around 4:30 in the morning, Isa was suddenly awakened by a loud knock coming from the side of her van. The silence that followed was almost worse than the knock itself. Whoever had been outside didn't answer. They simply remained somewhere in the darkness. For the next several minutes, Isa stayed inside her van, trying to make sense of the situation. Then she heard it again.
Somebody's back here again. I hear footprints. Hello?
Hello?
How can I help you?
I have a question for you.
It's 4:30 in the morning. I don't feel safe. Who are you? So, it's now 4:57, but at 4:37, so like 20 minutes ago.
For a brief moment, it seemed like the situation was over, but it wasn't. Roughly 20 minutes later, the footsteps returned. This time, whoever was outside appeared to be much closer. According to Isa, she could actually see a person moving through the darkness.
I got a question for you. And I said, it's 4:30 in the morning. I don't feel safe. And so I quietly got up and I went to the front and I peeked out and parked way up on the drive. All I could see is like headlights, and then they backed out and went and left. So I'm not feeling so safe, you know. I just don't even know what to make of it. Like, what were they thinking? I do sleep with this beside my bed, and I never thought that I would have to pull it out or grab it. I hear footprints. Hear that? Yeah, somebody was just here again 3 times now. The third time I looked out, they were walking on foot. I seen them walking and they hid behind the tree there. And then they went to a car, the same car that was here earlier. Well, that was back.
The rest of the night passed slowly. Isa remained inside her van, waiting for daylight. When morning finally arrived, she stepped outside to inspect the area. What she found immediately confirmed her fears. Fresh footprints surrounded her campsite.
See? Right here. Look. Somebody spilled 2 of my water bottles right there. 8 liters of water gone, but I don't know why. I don't know why they were, look, see? And then over here, these are like literally footprints. I never go there. If I collect my snow, I go right on this path and I cross over here, and that's my spot right there. But look, they were actually, there's some more, look at that. They came here, they were standing here, as you can see. Look at the footprints though, look at that, that's massive.
Fortunately, nothing else happened, but the encounter left behind a question that still remains unanswered. Why would someone repeatedly approach a lone traveler's van at 4 o'clock in the morning, only to disappear every time they were seen? Whatever their intentions were, Isa was lucky to make it through the night with nothing more than a frightening story to tell. The previous encounter left one traveler with nothing but unanswered questions. But the final story is different, because this time, the person behind the strange behavior didn't stay hidden.
Hey, what are you doing?
The following video was uploaded by a creator who set out to spend a peaceful winter night camping inside his car.
I want to solo camp this car in the snow.
After finishing the build, he drove into California's Sierra Nevada mountains and found a quiet place to spend the night. Everything was going exactly as planned, but in the night, something unexpected happened.
Hey! Hello, who is this? Can I help you? Hey! What can I do for you?
Open the door!
A vehicle suddenly pulled into the area and stopped near his campsite. At first, he wasn't overly concerned, but what happened next immediately raised alarm bells.
How may I help you?
Open the door!
I'm not gonna be able to do that.
Hey, what are you doing?
Fortunately, at the exact moment the window shattered, he managed to escape from the stranger, but he realized something was wrong with his eye. Thankfully, his vision eventually recovered, but the questions remained. Who was the man? Why did he block the campsite? And what would have happened if the vehicle hadn't managed to break free when it did?
It's been like 2 weeks since this happened, and my heart rate still goes through the roof anytime I watch this back. What you can't really see in this video is that the car that drives up and starts honking actually first fully blocks in my car. Someone comes out of the car with a flashlight, fully just blinding me, so I can't really see what's going on outside. And if you remember, my windows are cracked open, so I try to speak to him and he's just not responding. It's dead silence. He then suddenly starts banging on the window, yelling at me to open the door. He even goes for the handle of the door. And man, once I heard the aggression in his voice, my heart just fully sank. I realized that this was not a friendly encounter, so I reached around from the back and started up the car. I slide in the driver's seat. He gets even more aggressive, starts banging on all my windows, continues yelling at me to open the door. At this point, it got a lot colder, so the snow underneath the car is more frozen. My wheels are spinning in place, not catching traction. He's still blinding me with his flashlight. He aggressively rips off my mesh bug net, keeps banging the window harder and harder until he fully breaks it in, and I'm showered with shards of glass in my face. And praise the Lord Almighty, right at this point, my wheels catch traction and there's just enough of an angle there where I can squeeze past his car, get around him, and get myself out of there.
Most of these people were lucky enough to make it home. If you think the wilderness is terrifying at ground level, what you're about to see in this video right here is on a completely different level. Click the video on your screen and you'll understand exactly what I mean.